Welcome, welcome, welcome. Truly happy you're able to make it to the presentation. So, of all the videos that I've been doing, this one is one that is really dear to my heart. And why so is because, yes, I am the founder of Atlassian Subscription E-commerce, a platform that helps businesses build a community around their business and their brand, but also I am the founder of Annie's Croquembouche. It's a cake baking company slash French dessert business that's operated and run by my wife and myself. So it was because of my daily operations within the cake baking industry, I was actually led and inspired to venture into creating this platform, which throughout the actual creation of the platform, it has since become beneficial to so many businesses in so many different industries, right? And although I'm doing this presentation specifically for businesses or for bakeries or home bakers or persons that do anything in regards to cakes and desserts within the cake baking industry, there's a general video that basically presents how subscription can help grow any business, right? But instead of just doing a general presentation, this is a industry dive into the cake baking industry. And throughout this presentation, I'm just going to share with you why me as a baker, why I sorted out transitioning into the subscription based business model, and not only why I did it, but how could it benefit you as well as because transitioning as well into the subscription based business model. All right. So before I get into it, as in the previous videos, this really should have been video number one. But as I said, while building out the platform, although yes, the cake baking industry really needed this, and all industries in our whole, I really wanted it to be right. So, as I said, this is video four. I would have done three videos prior, and I'm really at a comfortable place when it comes to presenting, having done it so many times. So, yeah, so before I actually share and get into the presentation, allow me to share quickly a conversation that I had with a business owner. I refer to the same presentation or the same conversation in other presentations, but it was actually a baker I was speaking with. And the concern that she was sharing with me is that we all have financial records within our businesses, and financial records are there to show us how we would have done in sales for months past. And looking back at financial records, for some, you would have done extremely well. Some also would have done moderately okay, and unfortunately, there are the greater majority that have done horrible. All right, sales are bad. You're still trying to find your niche. You are still trying to find your foot in the industry, and it's really hard. But for my friend, she has been successful. Her earnings has been great, but yet still going into a new financial month, there's a great level of anxiety and uncomfortable feeling that she gets, like if it was almost luck what was done for months past, right? And I myself could have relate because, as I said, I myself am a baker. So the good news is it will be addressed in this presentation. So I already would have introduced myself, but again, my name is Joseph, and I'm the founder of Atlassian Subscriptions E-commerce, and it's a platform, as mentioned, to help businesses build a community around their brand. And throughout the 9 months of building out this platform, really the key principle that we operate by is repetitively fulfilling the needs by identifying them. All right, so getting into it. Three brain pickers. How much did you make last month in sales? How much are you going to make in sales at the end of this month? That's the first two pickers I want you to ponder on for a bit. So, how much did you make last month in sales? And now, coming to the end of this month, or you're in this month, how much do you think you're going to make this month in sales? And I like to call this one here the kicker. And it's actually the benefit of subscription. How would you like to earn whatever that figure was at the beginning of the month or throughout the first week or within the first 2 weeks of the month? All right. So go into the slide and notice within the previous slides, you're seeing month there and it's MONT. But going into the next slide, the H will appear. So it's not really a typo, it's just a presentation with the slides. All right. So really think, how would you like to earn whatever it is that you would have made within the past month in sales? How would you like to make that at the beginning of the month? How much anxiety will you think will get off your shoulders going into that new financial month? And just look at this guy. He's just there rock back because like I'm a baker. I mean that's the dream. And that's what I'm able to attain right now by creating offers. All right. So who is this for? Well, I know it's for us because, as I said, it's something that was dear to my heart and being in the industry, hence the reason why I ventured out getting a developer and creating it. So if currently you're a cottage baker, meaning like you operate from home, you could be doing it full time, or you have a job and you're doing it part time, or you own a bakery, definitely subscription is for you. And no matter which level you are at, it will help take your business to the next level. But even more so, if it is that you are going to consider or you are considering starting any of the above, starting off with subscriptions would save you great, tremendously. But just as how this could really help persons within their business and help really take it to the next level, there are also bakers who this isn't for, unfortunately. I should have gotten a lady for this one, but he's gonna have to work just fine because I used him in the past presentation. So look at him. This is the guy, if you tell him, or this is a chef. If you say, well, chef, you know right now, instead of using a hand whisk, right? You know there are hand mixers or there are stand mixers. If you use that, we can make a lot more cakes, get the job done quicker. But he's gonna be like, no, this is how me and your granny have been doing it for years. You're gonna use your wrist and you're gonna beat those eggs, right? If you are this type of business person, unfortunately, close-minded, always seeking out some kind of fault, or rather being open-minded to find a solution, and you are comfortable with the traditional way of operating your cake baking business, which has brought you thus far, by all means, this may not be for you. Your pressure might tend to go up, or you might just get lost in the whole explanation. So kindly, I would ask you to go bake some cakes. All right, so let's get into it right now. So the benefits of subscription building. Benefit number one, it's much more affordable acquiring new customers. All right. Benefit number two, inventory can be managed much more accurately. And benefit number three, financial predictions are much more precise. I'm going to break down all of this. So let's start off with benefit number one, affordability acquiring new customers. A true subscription model, I'm breaking it down for you, is built on long-term loyalty. A subscriber's loyalty, however, is built on trust, which is acquired through repetitively fulfilling their needs. So here now we're going to talk about better conversions and repeat business. All right, so very at the beginning, one of the first offers, one of the first benefits, however, we will speak about in regards to transitioning into subscription business model, it's much more affordable acquiring new customers. And doing so through ads, I have seen right? And I have learned to create better ads after running a whole lot of trash ads. So I myself once used to run a lot of trash ads. And to be honest with you, it was my learning experience because I looked at a lot of videos of how to better tweak it, target engagement, interest, demographics. I went through it all trying to master advertising and finding the customers within my industry, right? But at the same time, while I was doing that, the amount of cake baking businesses there are, mind you, there's more than enough to go around. But when it comes to advertising and who you're advertising to, everyone is targeting the same audience. So a lot of persons have trash offers. A lot of persons are seeing your cakes. A lot of you are bakers. You might be doing macarons. You might be doing cakes. Some of you might just be doing cupcakes. But you're getting engagement. Persons are seeing your ads. They're clicking on it. The mere fact you see engagement 300,000, that means that persons are engaging with your ads. But the conversion, the leads that you're getting from that ad is very poor. But to get better, but if you had better offers, the conversion would be much better. And that conversion will result in much more leads, which throughout this presentation, although I would have gone through my trash offer period to help me get better offers with the old way of running a business. Right now, with subscriptions, if it is that you were to go to my page today, Annie's Truck and Brush, pull it up, and see the type of offers and ads that I have on my page now, you would be amazed, right? And I'm going to get into the presentation and show you how to create, just give you a hint of how to create ads so that you could build that community you want around your business as well. So benefit number 2, inventory management. Inventory management for subscription businesses are less unpredictable and less costly because it can be easily determined how much inventory is needed. How many times have you went and purchased a whole set of flour or a whole set of cream cheese or a whole set of milk? You realize that the expiration date was coming close, it had a sale, you just want to buy a whole set of stuff, and you left it there thinking that I'm feeling like I'm going to have a good week of sales within this month or within this week, and it didn't go as planned, and all of that produced that stock expired on you. It went bad. Yes, you might have gotten it on a sale. You thought you would have sold it in a time, but it didn't. You didn't. So it went bad on you. So look at him. He's stressed. Because now he went into a month blind. He didn't know what he's going to do in sales, but he assumed that he was going to do well. And he invested his capital within points and places in his business where he shouldn't have. And now he's operating at a loss. All right. But with accurate stocking and with good forecasting through offers, which I'm going to get into, but I'm mentioning it a lot because I wanted to sink in offers. With the right offers, with the right ads and the conversions, by you doing this and transitioning to subscription, where customers are now paying you long in advance. Yeah, you collect down payments on your orders, but no, we're talking about customers paying you in full. So if you used to be making $30,000, $50,000 at the end of the month in sales, all right, you now start off. A lot of the persons looking at this here is a small because so if right now you're making like $3,000, $6,000 a month in sales, how would you like to make that at the beginning of the month? This is what this presentation is going to teach you. This is what subscription could do for your business. All right, so let's go through it. Come on, so far, based on what has been shared, the little knowledge, the little teaser that I've been dropping, are you intrigued? Do you think that subscription could potentially be the next turning point to actually blow up your business so far? Who thus far is intrigued? Look at this guy. He's looking and he's like, yeah, Vaughn, you're a baker, you could relate to us. I want to hear what you got to share. Well, I'm coming with it. The kicker is coming, right? So accurate financial predictions. Better business decisions can be made as a result of precise forecasting. So now you're about to start a month, and like the baker that I was speaking to in regards to the conversation at the beginning, although she had her financial record of months past, going into a new month, she was stressed because she didn't know what to expect. She was going into that month blind. But now, as a result of subscription, the financial forecast is so precise. At the beginning of the month, you can easily see what the end holds. Who wouldn't like to run their business like that? But right now, how your business is being run is with uncertainty and anxiety. You're going into the month right now. Yes, you have a financial record, but you're uncertain. You're wondering, was I just lucky last month? Yes, I was able to sell 80 cakes. I was able to sell 90 cakes. But going into this month, I don't know if I could sell 10. And I got bills. I have school. You're lost. You don't know how you're going into this month. That's how you are currently. That's how I used to operate my business at a point. Until I really wanted to have a control. Yes, I was able to build up a large following on social media. Yes, I've been able to have a couple of my cakes go viral. But how much of you are actually going to have that experience? That's why you need something that could give you some assurance, some assurity as to what a month could potentially look like. And this is what I'm offering you guys. I did it. When I started this, right now, the date is the 3rd of the 4th month, 2022. Last year when I started this, I had noticed that there was a trend. Yes, there's always been subscription boxes, but within my country, I noticed a lot of persons, one were doing a lot of boxes and offers. And what I noticed even more before that is that my clients, they all had me in common, but they all had different needs. So before I was just doing a one offer fits all. I'm gonna make this particular thing, I'm gonna make this particular cake or this particular dessert, this particular package, but it's only who could afford the package as is would be able to benefit from it. But within my business, before subscription, I noticed that I had different tiers of customers. And depending on the offer that I would create, no matter if it's affordable, this particular tier appear because they are more in the higher brackets. This particular offer, it might be something that they would feel comfortable with as a means of putting it in front of their guests as a presentation. So that one product fit all mindset as a means of doing business, it wasn't cutting. My clients all had me in common, but they all had different needs. They were all asking me for different things. But the different things what they were asking me for, it wasn't necessarily different things, but different portions. How could I have catered for all of them? And that is where subscription came in. Literally, I was thinking about it, my wife and I, like, what could we do to really accommodate them? Because a lot of persons ask me for smaller portions of stuff, but generally we didn't really used to do much a small portion or small sizes on our desserts and our cakes. We just used to do the whole cakes and distribute that. But more and more I find more persons asking us for more small desserts in the cups and slices of cakes, and we just used to do everything whole and send it out. But there was a great demand for smaller packaging and smaller amounts. And we all wanted, yeah, we could have just done the boxes, but everybody was doing that. And the thing about the cake baking industry is that once you start something, everyone wants to run with it. And it's not that that's bad, but you want to have some rights to something. All right. And in regards to my clients, when I was identifying this need, I wanted it to be unique to them. So I was like, what could I actually do different so that although yes, I'm catering for them, but the price or the prices could be at a point where I could have been able to fulfill all their needs. And I'm telling you, it was that evening. I was just there. We had just done a wedding and went home, just relaxing. It was a busy. It was during the summer, and I remember that evening just going on, going to put on Netflix, and I was unable to go onto Netflix. I didn't honor my subscription, so I had to honor my subscription. I had to go and make the payment to get back access to my Netflix account. And while going through the payments to do the Netflix account, I saw, okay, well, it have the different packages, well, the different prices. And literally, like, it just hit me. If I have these clients, they all have me in common, they all have different needs. I could possibly, like how Netflix did it, create different offers to meet my clients where they are with their needs. And I'm certain that I could be of equal service to all of them. And guess what? It was the solution. All right. So, mind you, like in the other presentations, I went past this particular slide so fast, but as I'm saying, like I'm presenting this and I'm speaking to you as a baker first. So, I can totally relate to the anxiety of going into that month and how potentially a financial month could look. And having customers coming and they're loyal to you and you want to offer more. You see a customer want to get a particular order, but the price it's at, you know that this particular customer can't afford it, but you can't afford to go any lower because you would make a loss. I've been there. But subscription offers right now covering all my bases. Right now, I literally have a whole community around me right now when it comes to the business, to the bakery. All right, so let's move on. Let's move on. Right, so precise financial forecasting you could see to the end of that month. So Adobe. But before we get into Adobe, who here is familiar? Well, I just mentioned Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus. Look, I'm so passionate about this. Before I even reach to talk about Netflix, I don't bust the mark already. All these companies, yes, they have in common their entertainment platforms, but more so based on the services that they are providing, they all have different price points of entry, right? And they are catering for the masses. They are fulfilling the needs of all their customers because they are meeting their customers where they are through subscription offers, right? For instance, look at the price point. I'm sure that you all utilize one of these services. Look at the price you pay and you have unlimited access to some blockbuster movies, TV shows, etc. However, if it is you to go to the cinema just to watch one, the Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and the cinema, all same industry, entertainment. But when you go to the cinema, the price point to see one. You see the cinema experience to view entertainment. That is the old business model. The cinema experience to benefit and value and experience entertainment is the old business model. They're just catering for one. It's just one price. Whoever want to come see it, come see it. But the subscription model, where you have different price points and the unlimited reach catering for the masses, the price points are extremely low. But think about it, these companies are global. The price point is small and they're catering for the masses, so they're making even more money than cinemas. All right, guys. I'm telling you, I'm passionate about this, but this video is also to enlighten you. Cable. Who here pays a cable bill? Who has a cable bill? Who has internet? It's a subscription. Your data plan, if you punch in the digits to go and check how much data, how much balance you have, it says data plan, but your subscription is it costs. That's your what you pay to keep your phone active. It's a subscription. This is to enlighten you. However, the last two, the cable bill and the data plan, horrible subscription offers. They are not catering for their customers in any way with these offers. But however, there was a point in time, if you recall, when you had to call someone, you're getting a call from a friend and you are paying for that friend calling you. And the rates were extremely high until competition came in and subscription came in and made it affordable. But still, they have a long way to go as a means of offering and giving true value. But don't worry, begin to the good part. So, Adobe, how subscription was able to save this company from potentially going, from sending its technicians crazy or potentially going out of business, because it was just so hard to keep up with their own self. All right. So in the year 1988, Adobe, which is a company that created the software Photoshop, as most of you may know of, before Instagram, um, so that's BI, BS, BT. So that's before Instagram, before TikTok, before Facebook, before Snapchat. Right now, if it is you have to get some digital ad done, anyone could go to some app store, Play Store, and download something and create something nice. But before there were these little apps to create and get these nice picture filters, Photoshop was the software that everyone used. But in the beginning, when they just dropped their first software in 1988, Adobe sold this software for $999. Every company or every enterprise and every one of these big companies that bought this product had to pay $999. So now where you see it's affordable to everyone, you have a cousin, an auntie, a friend, everyone knows somebody who does some kind of digital artwork professional, right? Before, at the price of $999, you think that your cousin who in high school or college or your co-worker who working for minimum wage just trying to sell cakes on the side, you think that they could have bought into a software at that price? And if it was, they were to buy the software for that price, how much you think that they would have charged you to do your designs, to post your cakes? Or if it is that you have your bakery business and you want to do your designs, would you have been able to afford to pay $999 to get that software and pay that $999 every year to get the updated software? No. So Adobe they realized that when they sold this product for $999 to the bigger companies and corporations, the only way after making the sale for them to get back any revenue coming into the business, they had to create an updated version. And not only create an updated version, but one that was justifiably better to replace the software that they would have created the year before. They did this from 1988 to 2011. Every year, selling to the same customers who could afford. That is catering for the companies with the big marketing budget, or the companies whose sole business was designed so that they had to make that investment, not catering for the smaller businesses. So what they had to do eventually from 2011 to 2012, they transitioned to subscription. And by doing that, now they are catering for the masses. It was a 100x less price cut, yes, but now instead of where they were only catering for, look here, this amount of the population in regards to the businesses, and this isn't a lunatic, I'm just showing you a pyramid. A lot of these things, pyramid is the best way to demonstrate, right? So where they might have only been catering for here at that point, now they are catering for the population, the world at large, at an affordable rate. So now, yes, the price of entry is extremely small, but imagine the profits they have coming in now. So now, I'm sure it had big companies and corporations that were paying that price, but I'm certain that there were some that says, well, look, yeah, that version look upgraded, look better, but I'm going to run this one for the next 3 years. But not because of this price, and companies have to pay a subscription fee or they'll be locked out of the account. And it's really affordable now at $9.99. Now they're making even more money, and they are catering for the masses. So now they are making even more money just by transitioning to subscription, where now they are catering for different clients and they are offering their services to everyone. Right? Subscription. This is a company that has been every year for all these years trying to come with a better and a better version, literally racing and competing with themselves. The solution was subscription. So let's just run in benefits again. So benefits number one is more affordable acquiring new customers. Inventory. It can be managed much more accurately. And your financial predictions are much more precise. No more going into that new month wondering how much you're gonna make and stressing. So as bakers, I've been speaking about the Atlassian platform, how it could help benefit your business. Right? So what will you get as a member when you come on the platform? Well, for one, you're gonna be considered an Atlassian citizen. And with that, you're going to get the software where you will be able to create, or you get digital real estate, so you can create a digital store. Now you're getting organic reach. So while creating the platform, being a baker and just understanding how bakers think, I was like, they're going to say, well, oh, it's a platform. This baker will take my customer and that baker will take this customer. It's a, woof, woo. Oh, I almost dropped a bar there. I almost dropped the price, but hold on. On Facebook, on Instagram, your customers are seeing your competitors anyway. And you have to pay so much to get a customer on Facebook. So you have all these businesses on Facebook anyway. All of your customers are seeing your competitors' offers on what they are offering anyway. So already you hear, okay, all these bakers coming on one platform, it's going to have friction. Well, okay, I understand your question and it's just, but trust me, wait until I get to that point. I'm almost there. And your question will be answered. And trust me, you would feel so secure and it will. Just hold on with me, guys. All right. So, organic reach. So there wouldn't only be bakers coming on the platform, as I mentioned. The first 3 videos that was done before this one, it was a deep dive into the air conditioning industry, into the car wash industry, and then into the industry for the gyms. All right. Quick example: in the air conditioning industry, why I had to do that one first is because while building up the platform, I have okay. Let's do that. So say I were to have one AC in my house, right? And with that air condition, I need to get it serviced 4 times a month. Well, it's generally every 3 months your unit is supposed to be serviced. So if an air conditioning technician is to come by you 4 times a month to service a unit, he would make $800 at the end of that year. But most of these guys who are doing these air conditioning businesses, I noticed, again, before I was a baker, I was an AC technician. All right, so I really have my past, it's incredible, right? So my AC guy last year only serviced my unit twice. Right? So say he only served my unit twice last year, that means he missed out $400. But if you're speaking to me or just looking at him only servicing my unit twice last year, will think he lost 400. But really and truly, if he were to do that to me, I'm certain he did that to a whole lot of clients more. And being in the industry, I spoke to myself, how much clients you have, how much units you have installed within the past, say, 3 years. It was over 900 units. When I asked him how much money he had sitting on the table, he just watched me and his jaw dropped. By creating these subscription offers, you have customers paying, because it's not like yes, some persons are not able to afford it every 3 months, but the greater majority of persons, no one wants that air conditioner in their house where past the time it's supposed to be serviced, it's not blowing a coal, it's smelling stink. No one wants that. Everyone wants, well, at least who I know, most persons want their AC guy to come on time to service their unit. And mine has been leaving $400 or sometimes $600 on a month because I have to go and find someone else to come and do it. So by explaining the model to him where he can get his customers to pay him in advance, he has 3 months to fulfill these services. Now he could potentially, if he has, say, 50 clients or more, and it's much more, paying him in advance. Just one offer where he could service persons who have one unit, paying in advance instead of charging $200. Now he could charge them $175 as a bonus. Or he could charge them the same $200, but instead of charging for all 4 units for the year, he could say, well, look, take the subscription and I could clean you for a year, where I would clean your units, well, 3 units, where you pay for and you get the fourth one free by having your customers pay you in advance for that now. In the air conditioning industry, a popular unit that's sold is 12,000 BTUs, 18,000 BTUs, or 24,000 BTUs. The bigger profit you would get installing at 36. So now, with better forecasting and financial forecasting for him, when he comes on a platform and he creates offers, his customers are now able to save on a service, or if he does it within every 3 months, they could possibly save now $50. They are going to subscribe just to get that offer, and now he has a whole set of customers paying him in advance. He has 3 months to fulfill these services. He has a lump sum of capital now. Who needs an investor? Who needs a loan? He now can go to the suppliers. When he goes to these suppliers, he will purchase the units. He will act as a business person to get it for a better price as he's buying in bulk. And now when more customers are calling for installations, he has units sit down there and he can make a profit while selling it. But he could only do that through subscription. And he could only do that through subscription on the Atlassian platform. Because if he thinks about right now that's in a book, and he being accountable to remember every time, the same thing will occur again. The time will come, he will forget, he will have person's money in his hands, and he will not be fulfilling services because he is leaving everything to memory. Guys, subscription could drastically blow up your business. But the example I was giving with the easy guy is that he comes on the platform and now his customers are seeing your offers. The people in the car wash, they are now seeing your offers, and trust me, if you go and look at that presentation and you hear the kind of offers that they're going to give, it's all about customers coming on this platform, paying in advance for these services and saving money. All right? So stick with me. I'm getting to it. So now, by you coming on the platform, all of a sudden, uncertainty, doubt, misjudgment, mismanagement, ignorance, procrastination, a product, a particular cake you're making, a service, a department, a business deal, a contractor, an employee, yourself. Doubt. Your self-doubt. You could get rid of all of that with subscription. Right now, you might be making a particular product, a particular cake. You're thinking that you're making, but with subscription, you realize that your clients are not even interested in a particular product. So you could totally get rid of that. You might have a business deal. You might be trying to fulfill services for a particular organization, but through subscription, you realize your efforts and your strength should be focused elsewhere. You could afford, not every money is good money. You could afford to let go of that business deal. Subscription, guys. And finally, the offers. I told you, if I were to help you with these offers and what better offers would look like, right? So, simple thing that I was able to do. Yes, we do cakes, we do cupcakes, but outsourcing. So now, oftentimes, my clients would call me, and they call me Cake Man or Mr. Annie, because the business Annie's for Cambridge. And they would say, I'm Cake Man. I know I told you I'll be there for, say, 3 o'clock, but I buy the hairdresser still running late. Or you will call them and they'll say, I come in here, but I home me and I get to help with something, last minute arrangement, the works, right? But time, and now because they are late for that, you can imagine leading up to the actual function, how much stuff they still have to get done. And yes, whoever it is they're planning for, that person will come, they'll experience it, they'll be amazed, but for the person planning on a whole, they would be stressed. So now, by identifying needs, listening to my customers, sharing such concerns, I started creating offers. And I do cakes, I do desserts, yes. But customized toppers. Instead of just regular happy birthday ones, I put some toppers in my offers. I can make pizza, but I started looking at pizza services or businesses within my community or within close proximity that if it is that a customer would be interested in an offer with pizza, I could call them and have them bring it to me so that when my driver is going to deliver, I could bring pizza. So I created offers and I put all of these stuff in it. It's like a literal party kit. So mind you, if you wish, you could put popcorn, you could put the little soft drinks and candies, that's fine. But I took mine to the next level. So as I said, customized toppers, not just the happy birthday ones, like those out of this world toppers, customized toppers, printed t-shirts, pizzas, what else? Ice cream. Just think about it. I have added these to my offers and I'm explaining to my customers, you look, you could just order the cake, the cupcakes, the cake pops, but just to save you on time, if you were to take these additional stuff, I know you have been with me for a while, and I know on the day things can happen, and they can relate so much. They take these offers. So now, even through running ads, my conversions are even better. That right there as a means of offers that convert. Customers, they ain't seeing that. All they see every time they go on Facebook is that you have this cake and you selling it for that price, or this one have competitive based pricing, competitive type advertising. Everything looks the same, nothing new. So they all would engage just to see, oh, this looks new, looks trendy, but it's practically the same type of offer. It's just someone else making it. But by seeing a package like what I just mentioned, they start looking at it different. And another thing, as I mentioned, the different types of desserts. We started now doing little boxes. And every month we are doing a different type of box with different desserts in it. We let our customers know about it. Guys, there are just so many things. So I'm certain that these two little hints, these two little ideas I gave you, you now could actually put some thought to it and come up with your own types of offers. All right. So based on everything that has been shared, how much money, how much time do you think this tool will save you? Because you have been running those type of trash ads I was talking about, getting poor conversions. What are your offers looking like if you even have an offer? So how much time do you think this will save you instead of going and creating an ad that will never work? Now you're actually creating ads at all. How much time do you think this will save you? How much money do you think this will save you instead of spending on ads that don't work and getting poor conversions? Imagine now spending and running an ad and making 3 times, 4 times as much as what you have been making in previous ads. How much do you think subscription could save you? This tool, this platform could save you. And as I said, coming on the platform, your customers are not going to be up for grabs by other bakers. Because based on what I shared with you, my offers, they are set for around the needs that my customers who have been with me for the past few years, I am meeting their needs. So once I fulfill their needs, just like Adobe's customers, they are loyal to me. But now on the platform, I'm not only catering for my customers, but likewise for the other businesses out of the cake baking industry. For these persons coming on the platform, unlike Facebook, where you have to spend money to get your ad in front of a customer who is literally on the social media platform just for entertainment, but they'll just happen to see an ad pop up. Persons coming on the platform, as I mentioned, they are coming here for value. They are coming for offers to pay in advance to save money. So persons who are coming here, whether it be the hairdresser customers, the barber customers, the produce man customers, the AC man customers, they are all coming here to pay in advance for services and find similar offers where they can save money. How much money could this tool save you? How much do you think it is worth? You know how much money you spend on ads that don't convert. You know how many products and how many stuff you would have stocked up and lost money with things that go bad. You have been there. I have been there. So now moving forward, instead of doing that, how much money you think this could save you in your cake baking business, in your bakery? How much? By just transitioning to subscription and literally building a true, genuine relationship with your customers so you can understand what they need, so you could provide what they need and not what you think they need. By providing what they need rather than what you think they need, the amount of money you could save. So how much do you think it's worth? It's all valued at $2,367, right? Value. All of this, what I just mentioned, for this price. Goodbye anxiety. Goodbye procrastination. Goodbye wastage of stock. Just by now having a way to see into a new financial month. What sales could look like, what stock could look like. But hold on. So now you have created your offers. Customers are seeing it. Remember, this is an e-commerce platform. So persons are shopping electronically. So you have created an offer that is so out of this world. Your customers are amazed, and other businesses, customers on the platform from different industries, they see your offers, they want to buy it. It's free for a customer to create an account, but they don't have a credit card. How are they going to partake? No worries. AVP is the solution. What is AVP? AVP means Atlassian Voucher Payments. Basically, all customers have to do is find a merchant that's on the platform that's close to them. Go to the merchant. If you have a product that costs $500, they give the merchant the $500. The merchant then credits their account using their phone number. Now, on their account, they have the $500 reflected there, and now they can go back to your page and make a purchase just like that. Credit card charges. What credit card charges? How many times have you seen a particular sprinkle or something on social media that you'd have wanted in the past before you got your stuff in order and you couldn't have partake in it because you don't have a credit card? For your customers who are unable to partake like yourself now through the voucher payments, they will be able to utilize the service. Right? And to get that voucher payment option to make sure that you never miss a customer and you never miss a sale, value again, guys, $737 for voucher payments. One-time payment, and it's yours. Your customers can utilize it anytime to purchase your products online. Another fix that the subscription-based platform could give you as a means of benefits. But that isn't it. SMS notifications. So now your customers have found an offer that they see as value. And they want to do this on a monthly basis, or every 3 months, every 6 months, on an annual basis. They want to get that particular product. So this doesn't have to be a cake, but it could be a particular package, what you make for them. And they want to constantly be experiencing from this. But the time is coming close. They forgot to subscribe. As a means, you won't be able to fulfill that order for them. But so that they won't miss out on what you are offering, they are going to get an SMS notification that prompts them on their phone 3 times before the subscription comes to an end, reminding them to go and subscribe so that you could continue having a good financial forecast within that month, right? And for that SMS notification, again, value $543, bring up everything to $3,648, guys, right? So based on everything that has been explained, if all this did was help you save money on advertising and acquiring new customers, do you think that it'll be worth it? Or if all this did was finally help you manage your inventory, no more buying a whole set of milk and cream cheese and stuff that goes bad, it finally now you can actually buy what you need to bring you through the month. Would it be worth it then? Or what about better helping you accurately predict your finances for a month so you won't be going into a month blind and stressing as to how much money you could possibly make in this month if you'll be able to pay the rent? No, you're seeing your money at the beginning. Would it be worth it then, guys? And based on the offers that were shared, if all you did was have one successful offer, not one offer that you create, instead of just getting for your customers. Now on the platform, you have different businesses and different customers, different industries, and these persons are seeing the value that you are creating. These persons are coming on the platform to be entertained by pictures. No, they're coming on the platform to for value, to buy value so that they could save rather than just doing everything transactional and walking into some store. They are coming on the platform to subscribe to your offer. And that one offer could make you $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month, six, eight, 10,000. How much would you pay to get a tool to give you such an offer? Are you willing to pay to get a tool that could pay you such an offer? Well, if it's one thing, I know that you would have seen the value. I'm happy that you would have stuck this far. And to get everything as explained to you, it can be yours for $299.90. And that will be the fixed price for businesses entering the platform moving forward. The value of it, however, $3,928. But just understanding the mindset of what it is that we are enlightening you on, which is a subscription-based business model, and how catering for the masses is far more worthy than just for a selected few. We understand. But look at this. For businesses entering now, $99.90. For businesses entering now. I'm not going to tell you how long this is going to last for because, as I said, based on the value that you saw and based on everything that you were able to experience, I'm speaking to you as a baker, and based on everything that you would have been able to see, and based on everything that you know that this tool is going to save you. Entering right now, $99.90. I can't say how long it's going to last, but eventually it's going to go back up to the $299. All right, so you need to grab it right now while it lasts. So what you get the subscription kit so that you can create your offers. You get the voucher payments for your customers without the credit cards, and your customers will get notified when their subscriptions are about to end so that you could continue to have financial forecasts. All right, so now you have two choices to make. First choice, based on everything that you that was just shared, you understand, I could relate to you, I could relate to your industry, I could relate to your business. So you could take everything that was just said and do nothing with it, or you could take advantage of everything what I just said. And for right now, the seemingly small investment today, which would guarantee you great returns in the near future, you could invest in it and create the offers that would convert and grow a community around your business and gain organic customers. You can do just that. All right. So the real question is it worth the investment of a few minutes of your time to check this out? Which, if it only does half of what I told you, based on everything that was listed, it will pay back for itself as soon as you create one offer. You're going to get the subscription kit, the voucher payment, and the SMS notification right now for $99.90. Original value, $3,648. You spend way more than that 10 times over. Not all at once, but on overstocking, stuff expiring, bad ads. You have. So, again, as I said, this was a deep dive into the cake baking industry. And for businesses to sign up, all you have to do, there's a link above. Click on that link. It will take you to the platform. You go there, you create your account, make your payment, and get started, start playing with the offers. And I mean, you're on the road for success from there. It was a journey for me creating this particular tool. As I said, I'm a baker first, and it was because of this industry and the trials that I would have had, hence reason why I would have sought out to go and create this tool, which throughout the build, I saw how valuable it could be for other industries. And now we have so many other different industries coming on the platform. By just doing that, I mean, just as how other industries coming on the platform, we could benefit from their customers. Likewise, they are going to benefit from our customers. I mean, you yourself might be You myself might have ACs to get service cars to get washed, and the offers that these companies are going to create are going to benefit you as well. All right. And as I mentioned, the Atlassian platform, how I truly envision it, and already it is going so great. I just see this as a place where persons, whatever your monthly needs are for your household, you're going to come here, you're going to subscribe, pay in advance for your services. And by doing that, just by paying in advance and paying just a little less, it's not a sale. You are paying these businesses in advance so that they can operate their business. So now these businesses could go buy their stuff in bulk. The value these businesses, or we as business owners, are giving back to our customers. The mere fact that they are able to help to control our anxiety, we are just giving them value by reducing the price of our services for them just a little bit so that their money could go a little bit further, especially right now in this economy where everything is rising. So there are going to be two types of citizens just now within our population or different countries throughout the world. They're going to be the Atlassian citizens and the regular person who does everything transactional. But definitely the Atlassian citizens, by they coming here, finding everything that they will need for a monthly basis as a means of going through a month and paying for it, they are going to be saving a lot more money than that person who's doing everything transactionally. I mean, I'm just a business owner twice, two times over. I'm a baker, own a bakery, and well, founder of Atlassian. But I'm a customer so much times over. I need my AC service. I need to get my hair cut. I need produce. And moving forward, the services that I am going to need to basically meet my needs, I'm going to find them on this platform. And I'm going to save while doing that. And I'm going to get value while saving, while doing that. All right. So definitely looking forward to see you on the other side. Again, the links are above or below or on the screen. Click it, get started, get signed up, start creating those offers, and start sharing value. All right. See you on the other